Hey everyone, me Kevin here. We got to do a quick crypto update because this is crazy. Right now, Ethereum is sitting at 3,030. We finally broke 3K again. And BTC is almost over 43,000, which we did touch yesterday, but we've been bouncing off of 43,000 over and over and over again. But Ethereum, whoo, nice push straight through. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what the heck is happening, why this is potentially happening. So first, we know everything plummeted during the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust lockups, the biggest one that we had ever seen before. This is why I made a video on this channel. This is why you gotta subscribe. Made a video saying, investing in crypto, mark this date. And it was July 18th. Why? Because take a look at this. Bitcoin, I know it's probably gonna be like reversed or whatever, but this line right here is July 18th. That is the largest amount of lockups at the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust that we've ever seen. Now remember, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is basically a way for institutional investors or exchange-traded funds to hold cryptocurrency. For example, Kathy Wood in her ARK Invest, she can only hold crypto in things like the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, because the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, ownership in that represents a share of ownership in this trust, which just happens to hold Bitcoin. But the SEC doesn't allow you to actually hold crypto assets inside of ETFs yet. So this is kind of like your classic backdoor. But anyway, so we had these massive lockup agreements, which potentially also led to somewhat of a short squeeze. We know that shorts have been skyrocketing over the last few months, with the exception of really the last 3 weeks. And so it's not a surprise that right now, and again, I know this is inverse, so oh well. Anyway, we've been going straight up here on the day chart since, and it's not a surprise, right here is the 18th lockup occurs. Then you get a bit more of a dip, just depression, a little bit more as people now have that ability to sell. Next couple days they sell, boom, lockup expiration's over, people have gotten out, up. It's straight up. It's absolutely incredible. And the same has really been true with Bitcoin. Though Bitcoin has had a little bit of a bumpier ride. And that's partially because Ethereum's latest fork has gotten people pretty excited about this Ethereum upgrade. It's pretty big. And folks, now they're potentially, well, they are. They're burning coins, which what's crazy about that. The goal is to stabilize prices and ultimately reduce fees. At the same time, there's going to be this burn element. And folks are now looking at Ethereum as, oh my gosh, now all of a sudden, rather than just having a limited supply, we're actually burning supply. And in crypto, people just love that idea. And solely because of ideas like this, you can get traders that trade off of that. And we know that 63% of trading volume in, let's say, Bitcoin is trading activity. And institutional investors are all over this. There are more institutional investors trading money than there are, well, I should say there's more institutional money than there are us with money investing or trading crypto assets, which is mind-blowing right now. But that is helping lead to the skyrocketing right now, in addition to what we talked about yesterday, which yesterday we talked about, oh man, potentially overheating economy. Jobs report coming in like crazy. On top of the jobs report coming in crazy high at 943,000 jobs, which was one of the two precedents for potentially moving to a taper faster and sooner. Well, now we just need to wait for next month's jobs report, which is right when unemployment benefits expire. We expect that one to jump up. And if that one's at 800, 900, or 1 million jobs, whew, we're probably going to be looking at tapering as soon as the end of September or October, and we might be done tapering before the end of the year. And you know, right now they're saying, oh, we're moving up our target for raising rates to somewhere around the end of 2022. Well, if we stay on this path, or if Delta ends up crippling supply chains and component chains and labor options even further, then we're just going to be setting up for even more of an inflationary push, which is going to be a boon for crypto. I already have believed that 2020 would be the year of crypto. I've been saying that for months on this channel. I've been buying, they're more like nibbles, what I've been doing, which I always try to put this into scale. Let me put it this way. Crypto right now is maybe about 4% of my portfolio. When I nibble, I'm doing like $30,000, $40,000 at a time. I know that might sound crazy. I'm sorry about that. It's just is what it is. So we got about 2022 right now sitting in the markets. So that gives you sort of a scale. About 4 or 5% of that, depending on the pricing. The pricing today is crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ADA Cardano. I really have a lot of hope, by the way, for either ADA Cardano or Ethereum being the basis for how government sends payments to people in the future. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll do their own stable coin like the USDC, United States, or the not USDC, that's an existing stable coin. Sorry, CBDC, central bank digital currency, like a Fed coin or something like that. That might end up taking over, but I think they'll use architectures or maybe even build those coins on top of either an Ethereum or like a Cardano network. We'll see. We don't know. That's speculation. And I know this sometimes hurts Bitcoin maxis. I don't see Bitcoin becoming like. Maybe it'll become a currency. It should be a currency in developing countries, but for developed countries with generally longer run deflationary trends, I think countries, whether they're in Europe or Canada or the United States, Japan, I don't see them ever giving up the ability to print money, even if that just means digitally creating some more, CBDC, central bank digital coins, currencies. So I don't see Bitcoin taking over as a monetary instrument for these larger developed nations. Developing, yes, because nobody trusts, in many developing countries, I shouldn't say nobody, but many people don't trust their government. And I understand, it's like, wait, Kevin, why? I don't trust the Fed. I don't trust the US either. Yeah, but you trust the US probably more than you do like Zimbabwean currency, right? So anyway, that's sort of the point, is what, my math teacher always used to say, because she would say, all right, what was your favorite math problem? And people would always say, well, I hate them all. It's like, okay, well, which one did you dislike the least? It's the same thing with crypto, or with countries and their currencies. So I don't believe these developed countries who have deflationary trends, and we're talking about 800,000 year trends. I'm not just talking about like, oh, maybe we'll have a little deflation for a couple of years. No, like, there's a reason we're at zero rates. There's a reason Europe's going negative and they're a more mature economy. We're probably going negative too in the long run. Now, we might have bouts of inflation coming up over this next year here, as we already have. And I think Delta is just going to make it worse. But these are important things to watch. Oh, wow. Crypto, Bitcoin just shot. Now it's sitting at 43.4 and Ethereum at 3,067. This is good, folks. I'm really, really excited for this move. The next lockup agreements, which is worth mentioning, ADA, by the way, sitting at 144 right now. Ooh, we got our next resistance level, potentially support line at 150. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have not drawn a line here. This is my max volume sitting around 155. But anyway, the next lockups, which, again, I know this chart looks funny because it's probably backwards, but this right here was the 18th. And then if I go over here, the next one, which is like 1/5 the size of the other line, is right here. And it's August 11th, with a little bit starting, actually August 7th, 8th, and 9th. But these are tiny, tiny little numbers here. August 11th is a big one. And then we've got August 17th. And that's it, folks. That's it. So, I'm sure there will still be ups and downs in crypto. But boy, oh boy, right now, this is exciting, and so make sure to subscribe, especially if you nailed it on that July 18th date, or you wish you did. Make sure to subscribe, like these videos, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm always open to reading your feedback, and I always do. I want to know what you all think. What am I missing? What am I getting right? I want to see your comments on that, and that way in the next video I can always clarify in the event that I made a mistake, which I'll always admit if I made a mistake. Folks, thank you so much for being here. Check out the 40% off coupon code down below on stocks, psychology of money, or any of the other courses such as real estate, building your wealth from zero, becoming a millionaire, do-it-yourself property management, rental renovations, real estate agent sales, making YouTube videos, you name it. I'm excited. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.